guys, I'm finally back after a long absence. I just needed to take some time off. Everything just got really busy. So, yeah, I wasn't really in the mood to make any videos or anything like that. But I'm back because I missed you guys, and I piled up quite a few things here, and I wanted to include them in an update, so I thought it's finally time to do that. Yeah, first off, this video is just going to be stuff I bought. I think it goes all the way back to, like October. That's how long it's been. But also I've got my birthday was back in November, and then I've got Black Friday stuff, of course, because I wanted to try and get this video up before Christmas. It'll probably be up like Christmas Day or something, I don't know. But we'll see, because I was going to do obviously a Christmas haul after these videos are posted and get caught up on everything and talk to you guys about all the stuff I've gotten over these past couple months, because it has been a while, I know. But, so I'm going to jump right into it. These are no real order. I tried to order them from, when I got them, but I just figured it would be easier to do it this way. Starting off, is the newest pickup is Despicable Me 2. I love the Despicable Me movies. I think they're adorable, especially all the little minions. They're cutest things ever, and the voice Steve Carell does for Gru just cracks me up. Everything about these movies is just really adorable, and I really enjoy them, so I'm really happy they made a sequel. I like the sequel. It had a lot more minions. In fact, the plot was based around the minions, sort of, kind of, I guess. So I haven't watched the 3 mini-movies yet, but I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, definitely had to pick this one up. Next one up is Castle, the complete 5th season. I love, love, love Castle. I can't recommend this show enough. It is perfect. The writing is very consistent, very good. Yes, if you don't know, the Castle and Beckett have finally gotten together and they're engaged, but it doesn't feel like the show has lost anything, because sometimes I know when the main characters get together as badly as the audience wants them to, sometimes it loses something. But they've kept, the writing strong, the characters are still, true to themselves, and they haven't changed just because they're engaged. And yeah, this is like the perfect crime drama cop show, I guess you could say, detective show, whatever this genre is called. But it's absolutely, like I said, each season just gets better and better, I think. There's maybe one or two episodes I don't really care for, I think, out of the entire series, but very consistent, very, everything about the acting, everything is great. You've got the perfect mix of, comedic moments with, your serious moments, so it really balances out very well. Procedural, that's what I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for earlier. If I had to recommend any kind of procedural show, mystery solving type deal, I would recommend this absolutely over anything else I've seen. So, it's my favorite show. Well, it's really, I have a lot of favorite shows, but if I had to pick 2 that are, I guess on the, not on HBO or Showtime or any networks like that, Castle and Once Upon a Time are tied for my favorites. So yeah, watch it. It's amazing. Next up, we have Iron Man 3. I picked this up on release day this might have been in September. I want to say this is from September. I really love this one. I like this one better than the second one, and I have to watch the first one again, but I like this one a lot. I have never read the comics, but a few friends of mine that have said it deviated from the comics, and that's why they didn't like it. I guess they changed some things. I have no idea what. They changed, but I liked it. I like the humor in it. I think Iron Man comedy works works for Iron Man, and you know, it's not so serious. It's not, you know, that dark for a superhero movie, I guess. That's what I like Batman for. I like the realism, the grittiness of you know, specifically Nolan's Batman universe, but for the Iron Man movies, I like the comedy that comes along with them. And the little surprise in this one, I thought Ben Kingsley was hilarious. I guess enough people have seen it, but the whole thing with Trevor, I thought he was hilarious as Trevor. He cracked me up, but I didn't really, I wasn't really all that surprised by it, but I did enjoy his performance. I thought it was pretty funny, so all in all, really, I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, I love the Iron Man films. Next one up is another animated film. It's Monsters University. I'm gonna say I enjoyed this one more so than the first one. I like this one a lot. I liked all the characters that they introduced. And I guess it's because I'm in college. I guess I related to it as much as you can relate to an animated film at this age, I guess. But I like I said, this one just, I guess, not that the first one, I really like the first one as well. The first one's really good. Of course, it's, a Pixar film. It can only be but so bad. But like I said, I just liked everything about this film. And I've been meaning to upgrade. I don't have the first one on Blu-ray just yet, but I do want to get it. But of course, I, had to pick this one up. Yeah, this one, one of those rare instances that the sequel is better than the original, in my opinion. I have one of my favorite films of all time. It is The Little Mermaid. I was so excited when this was announced to be, released on Blu-ray. I now have my two favorite Disney films of all time on Blu-ray, The Lion King and The Little Mermaid here. This is the digibook version that Target put out. Target has put out quite a few of these. The only one I'm missing is Peter Pan. I still need to get that on Blu-ray. But yeah, definitely it's got a beautiful embossed cover, and the back is my favorite. I kind of wish they'd have gone with that for the cover art. Absolutely great. This, they had a coupon out. I think it was either $5 or $7. Plus, there was a discount on Cartwheel, which, if you don't know what Cartwheel is, it's Target's app. It's an app for Target, and there's all kinds of coupons on there, and they, put new ones on there all the time. And they have, some for DVDs, like new release DVDs every now and then. I know there was one for The Walking Dead. There was one for The Little Mermaid. Recently there was one, I believe, there was I forget what recent release they had them, but, there's also grocery coupons and all kinds of other clothing coupons. If you don't know, I work at Target, so I'm kind of plugging it a little bit, but it's really great. So, but anyway, I love Little Mermaid, definitely. It's really close between The Lion King and The Little Mermaid, but if I had to go with, just the princess movies, Little Mermaid would be my, top favorite here. Like I said, very beautiful edition. I really wanted the steelbook from Zavvi, but I could never I was doing some research, and I don't know, some of you probably have it by now, but I couldn't find a definitive answer on whether it was region free or not. So I went with, because I use my PS3 as my Blu-ray player, and unfortunately, it's locked. I need to invest in a region-free player, but I'm really happy with the digibook edition. It's very nice. Alright, next up we have New Girl, which is, this is the second season, by the way. This is one of my favorite comedies on TV right now. This, Parks and Recreation, and Cougar Town, and Go On would have been included on this list, but unfortunately they canceled it, which I'm very, very upset about. But that's a whole nother topic for another day. But New Girl is, it just improves. It gets funnier with every season, and the second season was really great, super funny. I absolutely adore Nick. He's one of my favorite characters ever. And Winston. I just want them to do a whole episode about Winston just doing stuff. Like, seriously, they had him putting a puzzle together one episode, and it was the most hilarious thing. And he has his cat Ferguson now, and it is so funny. And then they're on the third season now, and Coach came back. He's played the actor, I don't remember his name, but he was in the pilot, and then he left to go work on Happy Endings, but now, unfortunately, Happy Endings has been canceled, so he's back, so he's added another new dynamic to the show. But I really, really love this show a lot. It is absolutely hilarious, and again, another really high recommendation to check it out if you haven't already. Okay, next up is one of my favorite things in this update. It's not any kind of special edition or anything, it's just I've been wanting it for so long and I've never been able to find it for cheap. But it is Carrie Fisher's stand-up Wishful Drinking, which is based on the book of the same title, which is hysterical. She has another book out called Shockaholic, which I'm currently rereading. But anyway, this is kind of... Anyway, let me tell you the price first before I get into it. It's an HBO film, or show, or stand-up, whatever you classify it as, and they never go on sale. So Go Hastings, they had this previously viewed for $2.99, and the previously viewed ones on Go Hastings are actually previous rentals, so sometimes you'll get them in like Blockbuster cases, or sometimes they'll come with no artwork, so I never really order those. I always go for the used. But I was like, for $3, what the heck, I'll take the chance. If it's, really messed up or no cover art or anything, I'll just send it back. What the hey, it's $3. But lo and behold, it came with everything. The disc was absolutely perfect, so I was so thrilled to get this for such a cheap price. But yeah, so because I absolutely adore Carrie Fisher's writing, her sense of humor. This is so funny. I hope she does another special soon. She just, she doesn't mind making fun of herself, her parents, her, crazy, her absolutely, crazy life. And like I said, her style of writing and her sense of humor is I really like it. I think it's really funny. So if you like stand-up, if you like any kind of comedy like that, I really recommend you check this out. It's hilarious. And of course, if you're a Star Wars fan, check it out. So, very excited to have that. Next one up is another TV show set. Well, actually, I got 2 more here. But this is Weeds, the 8th season. So, my Weeds collection is now complete. Finally. I always wait till this time of year because I got this for $8. I didn't pick this up on Black Friday. We actually had it on sale at work for $8 before Black Friday. Because I didn't know I had to work Black Friday, so I didn't know what I would feel like doing, so I was trying to pick up as much stuff as I could that went on sale before. But anyway, yeah, not the greatest, I guess. The later few seasons kind of went downhill, but still not bad. Plus, of course, I'm not gonna leave it incomplete. That would drive me nuts. So, the last episode, they brought back a lot of the characters. And it's been long enough, so I'm going to spoil it a little bit. The only character I was really disappointed to not make a reappearance was Celia. I don't know if Elizabeth Perkins was, busy or unable to do it or what, but I was really hoping to see Celia again. But otherwise, not bad. I can forgive Jenji Cohen, I think, I guess I can forgive her now for the not so great last few seasons of Weeds, because she did create Orange is the New Black, which is amazing. If you haven't watched it, it's on Netflix. But anyway, definitely happy to complete the Weeds collection. So yeah, there you go. I'm completing a lot of series lately, so I know a lot of my shows are ending, and it's very sad. But here's one of my other favorite shows that I still don't hear too many people talk about. This is actually my favorite season. It is Lost Girl, the complete 3rd season on Blu-ray. Yeah, really like this one. I thought it was a big improvement over season 2. They went back down to, I think this one had 13 episodes, versus the 2nd season had 22 or something, and I don't think they knew really what to do with all the filler space. But now that they've condensed it, help move this one along. Plus, you got the introduction of Tamsin, who I really love. She's one of my, new favorite characters. And this season just had a lot of really great episodes, a lot of great stuff. And then I don't know if any of you have been watching season 4 yet, but it's kind of disappointing so far. It's really slow and it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. Because I thought with the cliffhanger that they left off on here, I was like, oh wow, season 4 is going to be great. They're going to go explore all these things that I've been wanting to know about since, you know, the show started. But they just really haven't done it. And I'm really disappointed, so... And there's only, I think, 13 episodes this season, and they're on episode 5, I think. So I'm hoping they kind of crank it up a little bit. But anyway, season 3 is really, really good. And again, the show as a whole is really, really good, so I really do recommend it. Last but not least is one I was very excited to pick up. It is Giant, in the Digibook packaging. I was just thinking the other day how I wanted this to be released on Blu-ray. Of course, I want all Elizabeth Taylor films to be released on Blu-ray in like some kind of box set, at least her more popular ones, like Marilyn Monroe's was. And the first 2 films that I've gotten on Blu-ray of hers are in Digibook form, so I'm getting a little bit spoiled. Let's see, the 2 I want the most on Blu-ray right now are Cat on a Hot Tin Roof and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. I really, really want those on Blu-ray, but of course, you know, they came out with the James Dean box set, so they released the films separately, so I picked this one up first, of course. I'll probably get the other ones, but of course, it's one of her later films. Twilight Time has released that, and they want like $30 bucks, $35 for it, and the film, I mean, I really need to get it to add to my collection, but the DVD, I can't find anywhere, and it's just so expensive for a film that's not that great. But she's great in it, but the story's a little boring. But, yeah, so this is all the Digibooks that came out are really nice. It was, of course, you know, James Dean. That's why he's got the big profile shot here. They released the box set. But I figured, I was like, I don't know, I think I'd rather have the Digibooks. So, and it was, let's see, East of Eden and Rebel Without a Cause were the other 2. So, I think they're on sale as of right now at Best Buy, so I might have to go pick those up. I don't know. But anyway, before this gets any longer, I'm going to stop it here, and this is the end of part 1. Next parts will be birthday and Black Friday stuff, so